the hardest thing to do is when first you have to read the material, then you have to think about the material and take notes on the material, and then you have to think about what the author's saying and what you want to say, and then you have to order your thoughts. And if you let AI do that for you, what you've done is you have prevented yourself from learning actually anything. And I know that there are grad students now. I know of grad students who are using ChatGPT to summarize books and chapters and articles so they don't have to bother to read them. And I can tell you as an educator that if I read a 100-word abstract of something, that is not the same experience as muscling my way through a 20 or 30-page article or
Yeah.
chapter, because there's a much greater depth of engagement, more complex understanding, et cetera, et cetera. So what we're seeing is an offloading and outsourcing of a human capacity for free inquiry, self-reflection, emotional struggle, creativity, original reflection, et cetera, onto a commodity, which is what AI is. And then the commodity is then packaged as um, a truthful expression of the student's own soul, their own intellect, their own creativity. And
Yeah.
so when I'm reading a student paper, I can
Mhm.
tell immediately whether it was plagiarized, whether it was AI, but it's getting harder to prove. It's getting much harder. Every month, it's getting harder to prove it because of the arms race of capitalists who are creating apps to humanize AI work. So there are actually companies who exist in order to communicate with undergraduates to tell them how to cheat. So the students first have AI through ChatGPT or another AI Grammarly produce work. Then they put that through another AI to humanize it and make it defeat the counter AI programs.
All right, so I find this fascinating because when I was an English major, I was a Shakespearean, and we talked a lot about kind of the authorship, and which conversations I hated because the who Shakespeare was, that's for biographers, not for English majors. And I would say if Shakespeare was written by an alien or an AI, it wouldn't matter because our experience of it would remain the same. The artifact itself is what's important. Roland Barthes' idea of the death of the author and all that shit. But now something entirely different has happened, where they're not even creating a new Shakespeare or something. They're not even reading Shakespeare, not watching Shakespeare. They're not going to watch the play. They won't go see the play because they're good just giving it to AI who will summarize it and tell them what to think about it. That is something that I did not expect you to say, because that to me is the death of humanism.